I love this fight. I love the fight in the HBO fights. I love their fights. I watch a lot of their fights, especially the fight between Sugar Ray Leonard and Thomas Hearns. Does HBO host boxing match anymore? I wish they host a lot of boxing match because they are the they are the greatest TV channels to ever exist because they are good at hosting boxing fights. Can Mike Tyson and David Tua be a good match? Be a dream match? I don't think so. I think Mike Tyson is too smart for David Tua. Mike Tyson is too powerful, too powerful, too elusive, too fast. It's just a generational talent. I hear Sugar Ray Leonard commentating this fight. I love Sugar Ray Leonard. I watched his fight against Marvin Hagler and Thomas Hearns, Roberto Duran. I watched his fight, and
Take it downstairs sometime. He needs to throw a jab downstairs, bring it back up to the head. There's a right hand again by Tyson, but Tucker appears unhurt again. Definitely has his legs back under him after being hurt earlier in this round.
I don't know why Tony Tucker is the only fighter who actually lasted longer compared to Mike Tyson's previous opponents. But I think the only reason why Tony Tucker is still standing there and fighting Mike Tyson inside of the ring is already four rounds. It's already 4 rounds, and 4 rounds, and it seems like Mike Tyson is having a difficult time landing his bombs. You know, always throws bombs, fast combinations. But when you fight like Tony Tucker, always bouncing on his feet. Oh my God, I don't like this. When you oh my God, I don't like. Okay, when you're like Tony Tucker, you're always bouncing on your toes, on your feet. It's almost impossible for your opponent to find his target, to land his bombs, his combinations. Because remember, the only fighter to beat heavy punchers, slugger or heavy punchers is Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali fought Sonny Liston, Ron Lai, George Foreman, and even though he move a lot, he bounce on his foot, he still managed to win against those heavy punchers, sluggers, those fighters who are always throwing bombs, always trying to knock you out on your feet.
Double his punch up a little bit more. Starting to put his combinations together.
You know what? You know what? Back then, I was a big fan of this guy. I was a big fan. I watched his fights. A lot of his fights. I've watched a lot of his fights. But then, as you mature and start to realize that no, Mike Tyson is Mike Tyson. I'm not Mike Tyson. And I love Mike Tyson. But you know what? I thought he was invincible. I thought he was impossible to beat. But when he had faced someone who had the style to beat him, like Evander Holyfield, who aren't scared to go toe to toe with him, he had nothing to offer inside of the boxing ring. When I face someone who cannot be shaken, immovable object versus unstoppable object, you know. And sometimes I imagine Mike Tyson fighting someone like George Foreman. Can Mike Tyson put an upset against George Foreman, or George Foreman put an upset against Mike Tyson? I don't know, but I think it's gonna be a good match if that happens.
But the first 3 rounds, exactly what he did. I noticed that Tony Tucker's left hand is starting to jump. That could be very, very inviting for a couple.
I wish I don't get copyrighted for this.
There's the left hook. But you notice the left hand of Tony Tucker is starting to jump at his side. And that's been his history. Against James Broad, he had that left hand down at his side virtually all night. Even when he threw the jab, he brought it up from the hip. Well, that's how Buster Douglas was able to drop it, because he had dropped his left hand, and Douglas countered with the right hand. I'm surprised there's not a lot of head movement from Mike Tyson.
I think in the real fight, in the real street fight, Mike Tyson will knock this guy out.
They would get those punches off.
This guy got the Jerry Cole curls on.
Left, right.
Looks like a gangster from 1980s, from straight out of Compton. You know, that gangster. Hell yeah. I love that referee. I think that was Mills Lane. He refereed a lot of legendary fights, right? Leonard, Thomas Hearns, Marvin Hagler, Roberto Duran, Mike Tyson. Man, a lot of boxing fights that he had refereed on.
He's doing a superb job. That was a right hand by Tyson. Left missed, right was right there. The cheer you just heard, ladies and gentlemen, is a Las Vegas cheer. The over-under in this fight was the 5th round, which means that if you bet this fight to go past the 5th round and that it was an even bet, you have won the bet. You would have heard a cheer either way.
And get mad at you.
You can't wait on him. You got to take the lead, take the initiative. When you get him to the back, push him off, don't grab him. Push him off and attack him. That's what it is. It's better for you now. Take control of the side. Do something different. You're coming straight and you let him run around. Like change up just a little bit, you understand? More good. Bad intense. Go to point with bad intense.